Good afternoon. It's Sunday, the 16th of February. If you're watching live on YouTube, then it's just after 4 p.m. here in the UK. If you're watching live on Rumble, then it's just after 9 p.m. here in the UK. And if you're not watching live, then I've got no idea what time it is. But welcome along anyway to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. But as always, it's not my story, it's not your story. Today's story is all about trying to complete stages 8, 9, and 10 of Le Mans 24 Pursuit of Victory using the Nissan GTR NISMO. I think I might have dropped a couple of digits there, but I don't think it matters in the scale of thing. Anyway, welcome along. So let's get going because it'll either be a very short stream or a very long one. I suspect. So there we go. Right. Boom. Okay, so some things transfer across very well and some things don't. So normally what happens on a flashback is you get at least 3 hours of free servicing. And that's well and good for a normal event that has typically in the past has been 5, maybe even 6 days long. But this particular event had 10 stages. So it actually lasted 10 days. One stage per day is how it was released originally. So being given 3 hours of free and instant servicing doesn't really cut it because you'll run out. You typically you won't do this event as a flashback event within 3 hours. I would suggest it will take between 3.5 and 4 hours. Indeed, getting up to stage 7, the end of stage 7 for me, took 2 hours, 40 minutes. So there's an example of it doesn't quite fit with the model that Real Racing 3 apply currently in these flashback events. I do think it would have been a better fit if they had given a whole day of instant and free servicing. The other thing as well is 3 of the stages involved other cars. And so typically you had to service those cars as well. So as I said, overall, it just doesn't quite fit properly with the flashback event template that Real Racing 3 are using. But that being said, we're going to get on and race. So currently I've got this car fully serviced, but I've got no free servicing. But I do have a reward in on my VP side whereby I've got 1 hour of free servicing. So that's what I'm going to do. M. Nandan Bandari makes a comment in the chat. So I'll read it out because I guess it's a tip for everybody watching. He's put tip for upcoming brake fade events. You don't actually need to use the brakes. The car decelerated really quick. I had upgraded mine for more grip. Got it to 2.11 grams. Well, I've got no intention of applying any upgrades, but it is obviously a fair comment if that's something that's coming up. So, stage 8 qualifying. So, the previous couple of stages each had 5 goals. Stage 8 has gone back to 4 goals just as well because it is around Le Mans. So, get the ball rolling and set a good lap time. Win this race under 3 minutes 20 seconds. Win this race. Well, do you know what? If I'm winning it, what I'm going to do is hire an engineer. win in under 3 minutes 20 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna have to be a little bit strategic in terms of how I apply the servicing on this car this time round. So I think when you can win. It makes sense to apply an engineer. Now it doesn't say anything about going off track, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. And 3 minutes 20 I think is plenty of time. I think this car, with this current specification, can do Le Mans in under 3 minutes, even from a standing start. Of course, obviously what they've done is they've messed about with the settings, haven't they? So my grip isn't as good as it should be. So I just need to bear that in mind. And obviously I do need to win. There we go. So at the moment, I'm still on target to be under 3 minutes. Based on that cut-off time of 1 minute 2 seconds. Now here, if I was aiming for, say, a 2 minute 45 second lap, the next cut-off point, I'd be looking for a time of about 1 minute 48 seconds. So we'll see how much slower I am than that. There we go. I reckon that's easily within the 2 minutes, the 3 minute 20 seconds window. But I'll tell you what, they need to change the spec on this car. It's terrible. They've taken away all the grip. Why did they do that? Never mind. This car, compared to like either the Toyota or the Porsche from the same year, was always faster and had the least amount of grip. So if they've messed with that, it's got even less grip. As you can see, quite easily going to get round well within the allotted time limit. There we go. Under 3 minutes. So that's first on goal 1, and obviously having an engineer will mean my durability remains as good. You see, look, there you go. And that's just silly. That's just silly in my opinion. Right, goal 2. The other cars are getting faster. Oh no, the other cars are getting faster lap times. So we'll be making some tune adjustments to match them. Complete this time trial in under 3 minutes 10 seconds. What have they done? All right, they've reset it back to normal. Good. Now, I reckon with it being a time trial, I can hire an engineer. Let me just silence the audio for a second. Oh dear. Horrible advert to play. Never mind. 3. There we go. Right. So time trial. Just need to get round. And if I did previously in 3 minutes, if it's a rolling start, I'll do it in under. There we go. And obviously the car's so much more balanced now. go. 1 second. I mean, obviously the reason why I've already got a shadow is I've done this event before. Amazingly, it comes up first time. That doesn't happen on the weekly time trial from one day to the next. Now, with it being a time trial, I do need to make sure I don't go off track, I guess. I'm going to say I'm doing pretty okay. Not spectacular, but I reckon this is well within 3 minutes. 2 minutes 50 maybe? Maybe even quicker. I think normally this car can do about 2 minutes 40, so we'll see. Right, there we go. That corner is normally quite tough in terms of potentially going off track. And I do need to watch the curves coming up because this car isn't as grippy as normal LMP cars. I'll just take the time around this bit. There we go. So look at that. It's going to be easily 2 minutes 50. As I say, not the best time. Good enough. 2 minute 48. Okay, there we go. So goal 2 completed. Yep, there we go. So still got a fully serviced car, and I've effectively got potentially left 4 engineers. But obviously you can only use an engineer really if you have to get first. If there's a possibility of not getting first, then I'm going to have to not use one, and then let the car run out of durability, and then apply that free 1 hour free servicing. Okay, you coped well with the new setup, but Philip and Lewis are struggling. And I haven't been able to set any lap times. We need your help to set a good time, or we might get disqualified. Get better drivers? I mean, I'm not the best driver, really. I mean, seriously. The brakes are overheating due to damaged ducts. The more you use them, the less brake power you'll get. Let them cool off during the straights to regain brake power. Lift and cruise would appear to be the action for the day then. Right, we're counting on you to handle the brake fade and still be competitive. Brake assists have been disabled to help you manage the brakes. Win this qualifying session. Oh, 3 laps. Okay. All right. I've got win it, so focus on just getting first, basically. It's not about setting a time. Look who's up front. Oh, did you see that? That was absolutely crazy. Oh, no, I've been turned around. we'll carry on going for the moment. 8th is okay. Got to get first. I see all the cars in front of me. But yeah, you see what I mean? They're quite aggressive, and again, it's another long car, easy to get flipped around. There we go. To 7. 6. I'm going to actually do my best not to use brakes at all. That won't be easy because there are a couple of 90 degrees turns, but these sort of things just lightly press. There you go. So that's 4. I can see 3rd, 2nd and 1st, so I'm not overly worried. I'm not overly worried. But I will have to brake at the end of this particular straight. Go. Nice and easy. Again, just take it easy around this corner as well. There we go. Into 1st. So I could have applied the engineer again. Oh well. We'll be applying the 1 hour free servicing. So for standing start, still just over 3 minutes. Tamish enters the chat on the YouTube side and says hi. Hello back. Welcome along. Really not flashing this car, and it's enough to win. Now what I will be doing is obviously I've already won this car, so I'll go through at the end of the racing what my car is set to and what the cost of my car was, and I'll also go through what most people are saying they're able to achieve the car with, which effectively, if you're half decent at this game, you can probably win it without spending any gold. Looking back, it looks like I did spend some gold, but in fairness, not a great deal. Gentle, there we go. So I'm ahead. I'm only 100 yards ahead, which is fine. I'm not too worried about shooting off, getting a big lead. You just need to get first, and while managing the brakes. For me, this is the hardest part of the track, because this does require some heavy braking potentially. There we go. I mean, I am in the lead, but I'm only just in the lead. There we go. Right. So for me, this setup is perfect for the car, so I don't understand why the other two are having problems. But I do prefer a car with excellent downforce. I'd rather have that than speed. I can make up any slowness I've got in speed in the corners. But other people drive differently. But you see, there we go. So that's 2 laps down. I'm only 100 yards ahead of second, but my brakes are perfectly fine. Again, it's just about managing the car. It's a bit of a strategy to this one. I used to like events like this, to the new ones. There we go. So even though I'm not pulling away from second, I think I've got them under control, so I don't see them overtaking me. So Tanish has put, they used to play this game a lot a few years ago. Yeah, most of us tend to have a love-hate relationship with this game at the moment, and I've picked it back up, and I thought I'd start doing live streams on it. My end goal is to get both, well, first off, Road Collection 100% completed, and then Motorsports 100% completed. And I reckon with an hour to 2 hours a day, that'll take me at least 2 years. Well, let's see if we can get you playing again. So I'm pushing away just a little bit. I'm 200 yards ahead. I did have to brake there, but that's fine. Final lap, in first. Car will need servicing, but I do have 1 hour's free servicing to use. Could have used another engineer here though, to be fair, but never mind. There we go. Oh, I'm off. Oof. Bit of damage to the car. Fortunately, there's no issue about going off track. But that's how easy it is. So I'm 100 yards ahead of second. I am going to just lift and coast through this bit. There you go. That's enough. So no touching the brakes. The brakes are at 100%. Right, I'm only 30 yards ahead of second, so it is close, but... There you go. A little bit messy, fortunately no penalty for going off track on this particular one. So that's first, but the car will need servicing. So at this point, I am going to have to apply the 1 hour's worth of free servicing. And there is a possibility 1 hour might not be enough, but we'll see. Right, good stuff. You saved our necks there. We've copped a grid penalty because Philip and Lewis couldn't complete their laps. But it would have been a disaster if you didn't set those lap times. You're welcome, Norm. Next time, don't tell me off when I was actually doing the right thing. Natalia, hey, now that qualifying is over, I've set up a PR event for you. You'll need to drive a VIP around the track against another driver. Let's make this lap an exciting one for the VIP. Skid the car 10 times and win. And it's another car. So technically this is the 4th car. So again, it's another car that doesn't have any free servicing applied to it. Now you can see why I stopped after stage 7, and I knew it'd be something like this. But the point is, I'm holding off having to apply the free servicing. So that hour remains untouched. Okay, so I've got to do this 10 times, have I? Right. Easy enough. So skid 10 times and win. Gotcha. And I've got 4 there already. Five. 6. No, that's 7. I won't skid here because I do want to accelerate properly away here. There we go. Although I did actually just touch. So they're out 8 out of 10 already, 100 yards ahead. So you can see sometimes the difficulty might be if you don't own the cars, how good you are at. I don't want to brake too much. There we go. That's 9. That's 10. There we go. Done. Let's just win this one now. So this will be stage 8 completed. 2 more stages to go, with potentially an hour's worth of free servicing. Okay. Got an extra skid just for free. Let's have a look inside. What does it look like? Pretty basic, to be fair. Odd yards ahead of second. A bit of this extra skid again. That wasn't actually done on purpose, really, but you know, I'll make out that it was. Right, there we go. So that is goal 4 completed. Stage 8 completed. Zenex asks, your age and what do you do, bro, question mark. Generally speaking, I would like just a little bit of politeness, so a please wouldn't not have gone amiss. But English may be your second language, so if that is the case, I'll let you off. So I'm an IT engineer by trade, and I am 53 years old. Right, we might as well just service that car. Hopefully, we don't need to use it again. This is the problem with the Le Mans track. one lap usually results in a car needing servicing. There we go. Stage 8 completed. The rewards are 625 VP. That will get me a gold reward of 50. So thank you very much. Just as well, seems like the whole event only gives you 10 gold. So it makes amend by the fact you get a VP reward. Now, whether you do or not will depend on what other events you've done on this particular round 4. But me, I've done all of them up to this point, so 50 gold reward after stage 8. Thank you very much. Right, so Norm says, today was good despite our problems. We'll start at the back of the grid, but it's a long race and we have time to catch up. Take it easy now and get some rest. So stage 9, 24 hours of Le Mans. Right, today's the day. We've put it in the hard yards to get here and Struth if we didn't cut it close. But we're ready, and I reckon we have a fair go at winning this thing. Why does he think that when you're in last place? 'Cause you don't. No time to dwell in the past. Let's focus on the present and win this. And look at that. 7 goals in stage 9. Right. And you know what? Look at what the goal is for goal 1. The tyres need heat to perform. Weave around the track to warm up the tyres and increase their grip to 100%. Remember not to overtake and complete the formation lap in under 4 minutes 20 seconds. I don't need to service the car, is my train of thought, so I'm not going to. Let's give it a go with a car that, technically speaking, has negative durability. Finish the lap. Well, that was too quick. What did it say? Without overtaking, finish the lap under 4 minutes 20 seconds with tyres at 100%. Fine. Let's assume, just by going around the track, the tyres go up. Let's see how we get on with that. Yeah, easily. So I'm in last place. I just need to stay in last place. So a little bit lucky there, because it means... Well, now then, what happened there? It's a good job that car came back on when it did. Otherwise I would have forfeited this goal. I would have had to have done it again. I'm not sure I need to weave. I don't know. I don't think I do, to be fair. We're at 25% already. Here we go. Almost at 40%, well, above 40%, almost at 50% already. Hopefully not even halfway through. Let's just make sure. In terms of completing in 4 minutes 20, I'm obviously limited by this guy, so There's not a lot I can do. I'm a little bit concerned I'm not going to hit 100% when I cross the finish line. I don't think I'm worried at all about competing it in time, because it's 4 minutes 20, I'm only at 3:46. The issue is going to be 100%. Yeah, I didn't do it. Right, so it can't just go round without warming the tyres up. Fair enough. At least I know that, and I've not wasted any servicing, so let's just do that again. Tanish asks, is SSC Tuatara now present in the game? I don't know what you mean by that, so I don't know is my honest answer to that. And Nickel Gaming says, hey Nickel Gaming, welcome back. Okay, so Zenix, why did you put WTF, right? All I needed to do, if you're introducing you say hello, which you didn't, and if you're asking a question, be polite, which you weren't. Please and thank yous. That's all I'm asking. I don't think that's a big deal. I'm not going to worry too much at this stage about falling behind everybody else. So, already at 17%, I'm just going to slide around, get my tyres up, and then catch them up hopefully. I'm at 25% already, definitely a lot earlier than last time, just a case of warming the tyres up. This sort of thing does make me laugh, because technically speaking, when you're skidding and you're warming your tyres up, you're also knackering your tyres up in real life. So, but there we go, if that's what they want, that's what they get. Just see cars ahead, so should be all right this time. Zenix says, I was trying not to be rude. Okay, that's fine. No problem. And he says, respect for playing at this age. Oof. Fair enough. Okay, so I think I'll get to 100% this time, and obviously very easily do it within the 4 minutes 20 seconds. But it does look like you've got to do a little bit of weaving to get those tyres definitely up to 100%. There we go, 90% almost. There we go, 95%, should do it easily this time. So I did say at the beginning of the stream, it'll either be a short one or a very long one. It definitely looks like it's going to be a very long one. I reckon it's going to be at least 2 hours long before I've completed stage 10. But there we go. There we go. Stage 1 of 7 in... Sorry, goal 1 of 7 in stage 9 completed. Right, don't service the car. What have we got for goal number 2? There we are. Goal 1 completed. Goal 2. The start flag is waving. Let's make a strong push to get past the slower cars unscathed. Finish this stint in the top 6 without colliding and damaging your car. I wonder. Do we think there's only 5 other LMPs in this race? Let's find out. So I've got to win without damaging my car, that's okay. Can I win with a car that needs servicing because all the other cars that I need to overtake are slower cars? Let's give it a go. And if it doesn't work, I'll action the 1 hour of free servicing. Mind you, with the cars all spread out, it's going to be tough to get to 6th. But the car is actually good enough to overtake other LMPs. So if I've got to get to 6, I've got to overtake another 7 cars. I mean, we're already 45 minutes into racing. Oh, see, there you go. That might be the problem. Yes, I might not quite have enough oomph with a car needing servicing. It's a bit of a shame. Worth giving it a go. Save on the durability or the servicing. But and I'm only halfway around the lap and I am in 11th and I only need to get to 6. Let's see how we get on. I'd say my car hasn't quite got the acceleration. easily achievable though if this car was serviced. So there we go. That is 10, 9. I mean, it's close. There's 8, 7, 6. So a fully serviced car would have won that. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to apply that 1 hour's worth of free servicing. Right. So let's have a look. There it is. Free and instant servicing for 1 hour. Let's claim that. Back into goal 2 of 7. Service the car. There we go. Mm. Finish in the top 10, top 6 without damage. Okie dokie. No point in hanging around just to get on. Fortunately, I can go off track. I just can't collect any damage. So look at that. I'm already in 11. Already in 9. 8, 7. One more car to overtake to complete the goal. There we go, into 4. So that will be goal 2 completed, so long as I don't damage my car. Tanish says bye guys. Well, thanks for joining, and maybe catch you later. Oh dear. Hold it. Oh. There we go. Pushing just a bit too hard there, thinking, oh, I wonder if I can get first. Should be happy with 4th, to be fair. There we go. Goal 2 completed. There we go. So what's goal 3 then? Good start, but it's just the beginning. Keep the laps coming and win these stints without going off track to save our tyres. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Ugh. Right. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Now we're up free servicing is not going to be enough. So it's just a case of getting through these. These will be straightforward to win, but they're all long events. They're all at least one lap of Le Mans, apart from, ironically, the elimination event. But you could argue the head-to-head might be the longest race because it will be one full lap. The elimination will be less than a lap. And there's a possibility the endurance could be. So here for me, this is all about getting through these goals as quickly as possible. Hey. Oh boy. Woo. Almost lost it there. B48 for a standing start. I don't think that's too bad. I need to get cracking. So let's get cracking. Okay, so what's next? I think I'll do the elimination next. And do you know what? I mean, it doesn't matter now because I've got a ticking clock for free servicing. But technically, you could do the. I reckon you could do the endurance without servicing the car. But as I've got free servicing in place, I'll just apply it. Right, endurance. Sorry, elimination. Okay. Get behind this guy, he's going to go in the lead, I'll follow him. There we go, now I'll overtake him. There we go. That's it. Race 1. Got to keep there now. Phantom 420 joins the stream. Welcome along again. Good to see you. And says hello. I was just playing Real Racing 3 and joined your stream. Very good. Very good indeed. Okay, so 4 cars left in the race. I'm 600 yards ahead of second. So the thing is, with this particular event, it does seem relatively straightforward to complete it. Although, to be fair, I've probably over-upgraded this car from when I did it before. And I think I can explain why I did that. But I'll save that till the end. Let's just get the racing done. There we go, just 2 cars left in the race, and I'm 700 yards ahead of second. There we go. Done. Done. So that's 2 down, just the endurance to go. And I think from the point of view of not wasting time, if the car needs servicing, which it does, I'm just going to apply it. But what I'm probably going to do is not carry on doing the endurance once I've got all that I need, just to save a bit of time. Okay, so it's the endurance. I've probably got to get 6.4 miles. There we go, 6.2. So, I mean, that's just a breeze. What I don't want to be doing is racing around the endurance while my servicing clock is ticking down. So I'm just going to pile on through these cars until I get to 6 miles per hour, and then I'm going to pause it. As in, I'm going to stop the car. Okay, so in 7th already, and I've got 2 miles on the clock. I'm not even slowing down. It's such an easy achievement to get to 6.2 miles. It'd be so easy to do. Okay, so 4 miles on the clock, only 2 more miles to go, and then as I said, I'm literally just going to stop it and let the clock count down. There we go, that's 4 and 5 miles. But if you wanted to, I reckon you could go on for almost ever on this particular endurance challenge. There we go. Probably shouldn't have overtaken him actually. I've just added 10 seconds to my wait. So there we go. That is first. Oh no, almost. First is just there. And so the reason why I'm doing this is obviously I've applied a 1 hour free servicing, but you could end up wasting 10 minutes on this. So I'm just gonna stop and let the clock count down, having now got first. Ayaka Yokota enters the chat on the YouTube side and says, I'm here, Mr. Tony. You are indeed. Welcome along. Thanks for joining, and thanks for saying hello in the chat. So we're just waiting now for this this car to sorry, the time to go down. There's only 30 seconds left. I might just move it forward just a little bit. But my intention is not to do more than what I need to. Because this is the problem with Le Mans. It's just too long track. There we go. There we go. So that's first. That's first. And that's the goal completed. And that's only goal 3 of 7 completed. So still 4 more goals. And been racing now for just over an hour. So goal 4, we're doing well, but let's increase our performance. Win this stint with an average speed of 158 miles per hour or above. Okay, 2 laps. Win. So I've got to win, and I'm starting in last place again. Ugh. Right, let's see how we get on. So basically, it's going to be every goal is going to be overtake 21 cars. And maybe do something else as well. Fortunately, there's no penalty for damaging your car, which I've just done. There we go. Already up to 7. 2 laps to go. 6 cars to overtake. So getting that average mile per hour is actually relatively straightforward. It looks like the hardest bit is going to be getting first. I am already in 5th, so I've got 4 cars to overtake. Not seeing another car yet. There we go, there's one. Fortunately, it is only one. Or is it 2? It's 2. Ooh. There we go. And I can see 3rd just in the distance now. So that's 4th, 3rd and 2nd in my sights. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so that's 4th. That's almost 3rd. There we go, that's 3rd. 2 more cars to go and I can see 2nd in front of me. So just 1st to hunt down. I'm not even worried about the average miles per hour now because it's well above. There we go. Oh, lost it a bit. No. There we go. Into 2nd. No sign of 1st though. Oh, I just see them now in the distance. So I'm doing this okay, but my understanding is I've upgraded the car from when I did the event before, a lot higher than what the minimum upgrade is needed to complete this event. But as I said, I'll go through that once I've completed stage 10, including the costs. There we are, in first. Just got to stay there now till the end of the lap. The other thing I'm going to do as well, because I don't know how close it's going to be to running out of the free servicing, is after every single goal, I'm going to just service the car whether it needs it or not, so long as the servicing is free and instant. About 180 miles per hour is the average. I think I only need it to be in the 150s, so easily overachieved. There we go. Well, that really was straightforward. That is goal 4 completed. Goal 4 completed. Service the cart as it's free and it's instant. Boof. Let's take a look at what's next. There we go. Goal 4 completed. Goal 5. You've come up against the back markers. Take your time and overtake them without any contact and win this stint. So it's another 2-lap special. I've got 37 minutes on my free servicing. So no contact this time. And coming up on back markers, and so it's technically put me at the back. I love this game sometimes. So literally every race is get to first. Right, let's do it. Okay, there we go. 14 at the start of lap 1. Oh, there's a bunch of cars here. Let's stay out of their way as they fight with each other. Up to 11. 10 cars to overtake in 2 laps. There we go, into 7. And we're through. see 6 ahead. About 6th, 5th, and 4th, I think. No, just 6. Yeah, 2 of them there. I thought they were. Stay out the way. Might have to go off track just to make sure I don't hit them. So there we go, into 4th already. Into 3rd, and I see 2nd and 1st only. There we go. So Caesar Toros has asked, are dollars upgrades only? You can do it with R dollars upgrade only. I already own the car and I've actually got some additional upgrades applied. But yes, it is an event that you can win with R dollars only. What I will do is at the end of completing stage 10, hopefully, I'll go through what upgrades can be applied for R dollars only, and also what upgrades I've got applied. But if you're wondering if I'm doing these races a little bit easily, that's probably why. And all this effort for 10 gold. I mean, I did get 50 to be fair, as well, but nevertheless, there we go. And that's only lap 1. I've got another lap to go. But Caesar Toro, welcome along. Thanks for joining and asking the question. I believe in terms of R dollars, I think it's a total of 760,000 R dollars. So it's not like the cars of new, which literally cost 2.5 million and then gold on top. So Caesar Toros, but I've already done it, completed it R dollars upgrade only. I stream it on Twitch in case I don't get the rewards and I can submit to EA. I'd have to say I've never had a problem of getting a reward in terms of the racing. Never experienced that myself. So you're unlucky if you've come across that, I'd say. There we go. Blimey, this is a long stage. So that is only goal 5 completed. Still 2 more goals on stage 9 to complete. I'm just going to service the car anyway, even if it doesn't need servicing, just to make absolutely certain. Right. Okay, the sun is setting, so the changing light conditions will make driving a little more challenging. Please be extra vigilant. Vigilant, sorry. Right, goal 6. The engineers are telling me that we should change the tyres soon. I need you to squeeze out another 2 laps and win this stint. Right, so obviously degrading tyres then. Win this stint despite degrading tyres. What a surprise. Oh, look, and I'm at the back and I need to get to first. Didn't say anything about not hitting anyone, just the tyres. So let's go. Into 14. Make that 10. Make that 9. Seven. Oops, a daisy. Into third. You think I'm bad now? You wait until my tyres are degraded. I'll be all over the place. See second and I see first. So that's second. First. Did something horrible on my tyres there though. I see the comments in the chat. I'll take a look once I've finished this particular goal. I just need to concentrate a little bit. Oh, see what I mean? Oh dear. Oh no. Got a little bit. I mean, obviously, it's because the tyres are knackered, aren't they? And I'm making them worse by. Oh. There you go. Right. Let's try that again. Right. I need to go steady once I'm in the lead. Let's try that again. 12, into 11, into 8, yeah, I got in the right mess there. So basically I degraded my tyres all the way down to 0, so just something to be mindful of, and not to make the same mistake again. It just suggests to me the tyres are going to be absolutely done in by the end of lap 2. Already down to 75%, yikes. Come on, slow, there you go. Now I've gone a bit slower this time, but should be alright. Careful, there you go. So second time round, this particular bit's going to be an absolute nightmare. Again, I do see second and first ahead. Just got to make sure I don't do any skidding and finish my tyres off. There we go, into second. Into first, and now tiptoe around the rest of the track. Caesar Toro says, don't worry, take your time. Thank you very much, that's very kind of you. Yeah, I will take a look at those previous chats shortly. Okay, so I've got a bit of a lead, but what I do need to make sure with my brakes dropping to below 50% is sort of just to take my time here. Sorry, not my brakes, my tyres. So I reckon when I come up to those couple of curves, I'm going to be as low as 20%. Just take our time around here. There we go. Josu enters the chat and says hello. Hello back, Josu. Good to see you again. Time. Slow. 300 yards ahead a second, it's fine, there we go. Oh, see, look, ooh. Right, okay. Into the disaster area. One bad corner done. Just got to get through this one and we'll be alright. There we go. There we go. Oh, careful. Almost lost it there. Only 100 odd yards in the lead, but it's enough. So that challenge was actually a little bit difficult, not in terms of overtaking, but just keeping the grip. They are. Tyres down to 22%. Sleepy Slicky says hello. Hello back, Sleepy Slicky. Caesar Toro put earlier, I did the Ferrari SP1 flashback. It was only a few minutes on season start and it said I completed it, yet I didn't own the car before. Oh. Unlucky. Unlucky indeed. And the Pagani, hurrah, as well. It didn't appear as reward, and I was playing for 2 hours the same day I started it. I chatted with support. They gave me the SP1, but not the hurrah, so I started recording. Okay, that's very interesting. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Right, free servicing. Let's have a look and see how much is left of free servicing. That is only goal 6 completed of stage 9. On to goal 7. All right, we've got enough fuel for another lap. Then we'll box the car into the pits. Well, the tyres are... You'll be set to manual controls with no brake assist to better modulate your fuel use. Just finishing the top 10. Okie dokie. That's not a problem, I don't think. At least it's one lap only. So a lot of lift and coast, I think, coming in. There we go. So I've just had to finish in 10. And I'm already in 15. And there we go. There's my victory lap. There we go, into 10. I don't need to do any more. Finish in the top 10. Without running out of fuel though. So a lot of lifting and coasting. See how we get on. Even into 9th. Josu puts, what a good live. I guess you mean live stream? Well, thank you very much, kind sir. That's very good of you to say so. And Dicky Saputra is in the chat and says, hello, mister. Hello back. Thanks for joining. Thanks for saying hello in the chat. Good to have you all with us on this Sunday evening, I believe for some of you, Sunday night. On this very long and drawn out event. So there we go. So I've still got 1 unit of fuel left. And I'm in 8th and I only need to finish 10th. So in fairness, I think I'll do this relatively straightforward. It looks to me like there's easily enough fuel to the end, but I'll still do to a bit of lifting and coasting. Oh, and try and stay on the track though. There you are, I've got easily enough to the end. Okay, so that is stage 9 completed. And Dicky Saputra asks, how are you today, mister? I am very well, sir. Very well indeed. Sunday afternoon. Got me drink. Got me game. And got me stream. Couldn't be better. Well, probably I could be. But it's not bad. Right, I'm just going to service that car again. I don't know how long is now left of free servicing, so I do need to be a little bit clever there. So there we go. That's stage 9 completed. 675 VP. I'm not worried about collecting any VP rewards just yet. I'll collect them at the end. So excellent job. The other drivers will put in their stints now. Go get some well-deserved rest. So stage 10. Philip and Lewis really lifted their game. They put in great stints and we're now sitting in third. It's good, but not good enough. We're here to win. In order to catch up, we've set the car up to have less downforce, oh God, and drag, giving us more top speed. No, Norm, that's not the way. And again, it's seven goals. Right, okay, so goal 1, the speed advantage should get us close to the leaders. Finish this stint 1,700 yards ahead of the rest of the pack. Right. And I've got 13 minutes left. Right, that should be enough to do this. Let's have a look. Win the stint, 1,700 yards in the lead. Okay, right. Omid Zidani says hi. Hello back. Thanks for watching. Thanks for saying hello in the chat. Oh, there we go. So 1,700 yards ahead of second I've got to get. So might help if I get first then. There we go. Might be, it definitely is going to be a long stream. And I am going to run out of free servicing. But don't worry, because I've got a cunning plan. I really haven't, but, Omid Zaldini says, thanks, you're welcome. And Slicky says, how many cars do you have, mister? Well, on the road collection side, I have 282 cars out of 286. And on the motorsports side, I can't remember exactly, but I think it's around 171. But we can have a look at that a little bit later. So I need to be 1,700 yards ahead of second. And obviously the car did that because they've messed around with the specification of the car, tucked in the downforce, and up to the acceleration. Thank you very much, Norm. Oh, come on. Well, you can see the sort of car I prefer to drive, and it's not with the specification like this. I've got to go some, to be fair, to get 1,700 yards ahead. Let's give it a go. I reckon I might not do this. But so be it. If we have to do it again, we have to do it again. I don't know why he changed the spec. I would have done it easier with the spec without being amended. But I guess that's the whole point of the challenge. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it. Maybe 1,200. Touch and go, I'd say. Touch and go. Thousand 300, 400, 500. So I'm almost there with a bit to go. And here we go, here we go, here we go. Norm, why did you change the spec? You cost me my victory. Go. Don't lose it, keep it up. Right, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a... So brake assist from low to off, because I'm gonna go flying through this section at the end and hopefully make up some yards. No, didn't do it. I'm gonna have to do it again. And as if somebody had read my mind, Caesar Torres said, cut the chicane at the last section. Indeed, sir. Thank you very much. Dicky Saputra says, what is your favourite car in real life? Well, probably the same as it is in this game. The Rimac Nevera. I haven't driven the car, but I have seen it in the flesh, so to speak. Jozu says, what do you think of the Ferrari 499p? Well, obviously it's a fast car. It's a lovely car. It's also a very expensive car. I'm pretty sure one of the final upgrades is something silly like 495 gold, which is just crazy. Right, let me retry that. Let me apply the free servicing again. Let's give that a go. So I think I can do this. I need to be a little bit more aggressive at the beginning, and then come on, get out of my way. I'm actually further behind. Oh, come on. Where is he? Oh, I am first. Oh, I was expecting the other car to be at the front, but there we go. Right, let's go. Okay, no, where's the other Nissan? No, Tony, you passed them all. Okay, my mistake. Ayaka Yokota says this week will new update come in. Information about it is released on Thursday, and then on a week on Monday, a week tomorrow, the new update is released. Omid Zidane said you were almost close to getting the distance. Yeah, yeah, I'll get it next time. Caesar Toro says, too bad. That's why I cut to the first chicane and keep it up on the second lap. It's annoying they changed the specs. Yeah, yeah. Again, everyone has a different driving style. I prefer driving with higher downforce, and I'd quite happily sacrifice speed because can then make it up in the corners. Um, Dicky Saputre puts what in this game? I didn't quite understand that. I guess you're asking about Lamborghinis in the game. Yeah, there are quite a few. John joins the chat. Welcome back, John. John says stuck driving the Mazda 3. Okay, that's all right. Never mind. And Amid Zidane says slow down more before the turns. Yeah, with this spec, I'm going to have to. Again, I don't know why he changed it like that. Well, as I said, I know why. It's to challenge you as the driver. There you go. I think I might try lifting and coasting with this specification. That might actually be better for me. So at the end of lap one, I was only 400 yards ahead of second. So I think I need to be about 800 yards ahead of second to have a chance of getting the 1700 yards distance by the end of lap two. And I think to do that, I probably need to do what I just did there, slow down a little bit. There you go. I didn't go flying off that time. Okay. So 500 yards ahead. 600 yards ahead. 700 yards ahead. 800, 900. Right, I'm just going to slow down gently. There we go, so I don't lose it again. And I've lost it. Keep it. There we go. So that's not a bad lead, 900 yards. I'm going to make sure it's extended by changing my brake assist from low to off, so I can just cut out this chicane down here, which I didn't do on lap. There we go. There we go. So 1,100 yards ahead of second. Brake assist for me back to low because I like to take it easy. There we go. Aaron says he's hit 97% though, so that's not too bad. There we go. I've got my 2000, well, for 1700. So let's see if I can extend it a bit. There we go. So, you see, again, this is one of the things that Real Racing 3 also do. When you don't succeed the first time in a goal, they always slow the opponents down. So, in fairness, if it's a goal that's reliant on you being something against the opponent, it does get easier. I mean, it also helps by the fact I've not skidded off anywhere near as much. But Norm, why did you change the spec? Okay. So I'm still over 2,000 yards ahead of second. So it is looking good. But I also reckon my free servicing token will run out now, unfortunately. But don't worry, my intention is to carry on racing and to complete stage 10. So in other words, all 7 goals in stage 10. I just might need to disappear off screen while I service the car playing some ads. That's easy enough done. So there you go, so you've blown it out the water this time. There we go. And again, once I'm in the won't lose it. There we go. Pause that again just to make absolutely certain. Brake assist from low to off, and I'm going to put out the chicane. There you go. Brake assist back to low. What have we got? Easily done that time. But that was hard work. Vicky Saputra says, is the stage that uses the F1 car complete? I don't remember there being an F1 car. John says he's on the Pro AM section. Yeah, very good. Excellent. Omid Zidani says, if you drive clean this time, that's it. Well, I wasn't clean, but it was close enough. And then John puts, what is that device? So I play on an iPad mini. Right, so there we go. So there's my servicing, free servicing run out. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of ad playing off screen to service the car, which I'm sure will have to happen a few times. I do have some free engineers available though, so let's see how we get on. So goal 2 of 7, time to go hard, win this stint with an average speed of 160 miles per hour or above. So the thing here is it says win. So what I'm going to do is I'll just uh, turn off the sound. What I'm going to do is hire an engineer just by playing an ad. And fortunately for me, it's a 5-second ad. Boom, there we go. Now you only have 5 of those a day, and I've used up a couple of them, so I don't know how many I've got left, but there was one of them. Right, so I've got to do 160 miles per hour, and when I did this before, I was over 170 miles per hour. However, I'm not sure if the spec is still as it was. So let's find out. I'm not going to worry about the chicane thing here. I don't think it's a problem. Yeah, car feels different. So miraculously, that specification's disappeared. Oops a daisy. Oh, then again, it might not have done. Right, let's get to 160. There we go. 160. Sorry, guys. Sound back on. Sorry about that. Lost in the moment there I was. Lost in the moment. See, there we go, already into 170. Front put, good for you. Good luck. Thank you very much. Let's hope we can do it. Fingers crossed. Caesar Toro says it is glorious that they added a hiring method by that. Yes, absolutely, I do agree. I like both the fact that you can hire up to 5 people a day, whether it be manager. Don't ever hire the manager. There's no point. But potentially hiring either the agent or the engineer is definitely a very good thing. I also like the fact you can play a video now. Yeah, I've still got the spec as it was. You can play a video if you want a token to do a time trial. That too is also good. So they are little improvements they added a few months back that I do think are very good improvements. Okay, so I'm in third. I've got 2 cars to overtake and 1 lap to do it in, but I do see second just ahead of me. I know I could have taken the chicane. I've decided not to because it's a bit dark and I don't want to smash into the car in front. And I can see both of them, so I know I'm going to do this, I think, relatively easy. And in terms of the miles per hour, I'm at 170. There we go. There we go. So I do think the problem with this event, and there is really only one problem, and that is the length of it. So this is my second stream. My first stream I was racing for 2 hours 40 minutes and got to the end of stage 7, and this is already at 2 hours. And that is always the problem with anything to do with Le Mans. Le Mans is at least a 3-hour, well, maybe not at least, but it's typically around a 3-minute lap. There we go. So all goals, or rather all objectives on this goal 2 of 7, looking good at this moment in time. So there we go. Definitely got the victory. Try not to go off track. I'm going to go off track. Why, Norm? Why did you do it? Why did you change the spec? Up, 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 up. Almost off track. It's a little bit harder in the dark for sure. There we go. So that is goal 2 completed. Still 5 goals to go. So John says he's playing the classic Mazda challenge. Omid Zidani says, I live in Iran and unfortunately the coin buying section isn't active here. It's very difficult to update cars without coins. Um, y- s- yeah, so sorry, do you mean like as in purchasing coins? Because I wouldn't do that. There are ways to earn both, obviously, our dollars and gold in the game. Would yeah, I'm not quite with you there, but look at that. Look how close that is. I would never sort of like purchase R dollars or gold. So long as you can earn it in the race. Or oh, I see. Do you mean like for example, if you play a video, you don't get a goal, that sort of thing, maybe? Yeah, that would be very frustrating. And Caesar Torres pretty much put the saying, you should try to better on time trials, and there are vids on YouTube to how win events with low costs, especially for gold coins. I have 3,900 gold by saving and usually time trials on Group D/C. Yeah, so I mean, Ahmed, in terms of your gold earning, depends um what what you mean, because there are a number of things you can do on a daily and a weekly basis to earn gold within the game. So yeah, there's quite a few things you can do. Specifically, going up a fame level gets you gold as well. So frustrating for sure, but there are ways. I think there are ways. So that's goal 2 completed. All right. So bad news. The marshals declared that we exceeded the fuel flow limit in our previous stint, and we've been given a stop-go penalty. That's my mistake. It's not your only one. It's not your only one. I shouldn't have gotten you to push so hard. Okay, let's get the penalty out of the way so we can focus on the rest of the race. Stay on the start line for 15 seconds, then win this stint. You'll be set on manual controls during this section. Oh, it's an endurance. Okay, okie dokie. Let's hire another engineer. Unfortunately, oh, let me turn the audio off. Unfortunately, it's a long advert, so we'll just have to wait. Now, for me, this is the bit of the game that is quite annoying and frustrating. The fact that you've got to play videos. But, that's how it is. On a normal day, it wouldn't be a problem. But when your event lasts close to 5 hours, it's a bit of a problem when they only give you 3 hours worth of free servicing. All right, I think that's it. Just about. Ad advert played, reward earned. A bit frustrating, but there it is. It's done. So it is an endurance. It's 15 seconds. That shouldn't be a big problem. This is, after all, a very fast car. So 15 seconds is 45. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, go. Come on. There we are. Already caught some of them. There we go. So that's a mile done already. And I am into seventh and 2 miles done. Just got to keep my focus here. Into six, 3 miles done. 4 miles. Mm. 5 miles into fourth. Only a mile and a half to go. Oh, oh, I just realised, so I've done the same again, haven't I? Sorry, guys. Done the same again. There we go. Audio back. I do apologise about that. There we go. So that is first. I may as well just carry on racing. There's nothing impacting me now. Nothing's ticking down. So I'll go round a few times. I mean, look at that. I started with 15 seconds on the grid and I've still been able to do a whole lap. And again, just look how long this track is. It's almost 8.5 miles long. Uh, okay, Ahmed says, thanks for your explanation. Caesar Torres says, for the last goal is no need to have the car on optimal conditions. The sixth goal is the one that needs it. It's a 5-lap special with degrading brakes. Oh, John puts, I play this on the Blue Stakes 5 emulator on a PC. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that. And Lord Night Moon enters the chat and says only 10/5 stage difficult, others easy. Yeah, I mean, in fairness, most of them are relatively straightforward. It just takes forever. Being Le Mans, that's my gripe about Le Mans. It's just so long. It's just so long. we go. Just about done. Close to 14 miles done. That'll just help a little bit towards my fame level. Not a great deal more. There we go. 14 miles. Another goal completed. I've employed an engineer. The car doesn't need servicing, but I think it will do at some point. So that is goal 3 completed. 4 more goals left. Right, all right. We need to push hard without exceeding the fuel limit. Win this stint, but watch your fuel use. You've been set to manual controls to help you regulate the fuel. It's 3 laps. Right, what have I got to do though? Win this stint, okay. Have I got an engineer available? Yes, I do. Right, I'm going to do something. I'm going to try and remember to turn the audio back on this time. So, fortunately, 5-second advert, always the best when that occurs. It's earned already. The audio is back on this time. 3 laps. 22 cars to overtake. But I've also I've got lift and coast as well, effectively. So 3 units per lap. Okay. Well, almost had a little accident there. Okay. Okay, so I'm up into 10. 9 cars left to overtake. So lift and coast, I think, is the nature of the day today. As soon as I can see, there we go. Well, that's 3 cars there. 4 cars. Okay, so I'd say 5th, 4 cars to overtake, still the best part of 2 laps to go, and a bit more. Got to keep an eye on that fuel. I did seem to use quite a bit at the beginning. Oh, there we go. There we go. So that's 4. and it is looking like basically 3 units of fuel per lap, and I'm already up, so and I see third. And I can see second as well. Okay. There we go. I can see first. Maybe I can't. I thought I just saw another car. Maybe I didn't. Oh, there we go. There we go. Into second. There's, I knew I'd seen first. There he is. Nice and straightforward, I'd say, this particular goal. The hardest bit is vision. Okay, there he is, in touching distance. Lifted and coasted now. Fortunately, he's sped away. So I'm actually quite a bit up in terms of my fuel though, so maybe I can waste a bit now. Now I could cut across the chicane, but I'm not going to. There you go. There we go. Right, okay, so in the lead, 3.79 units of fuel to go. Benny Nice joins the chat. Welcome along, Benny Nice, and puts beans. Okay. And Rudra Bar 99X, welcome along also, says, bro, I am from India. Welcome along. And Omid Zidani says, on straight roads, press the pedal less. I'm doing all right. I'm up. Look, fuel's up. I'm not going to run out, and I'm in the lead. I'm going to win. I can be a little bit more aggressive on this lap. There we go. Now, I suspect this might be the last engineer I can use, and I'm not spending any gold. Happy to play an ad to get a free engineer, but I'm not spending a gold to get an engineer. There we go, 400 yards ahead of second. There we go. Easy does it. .500 yards ahead. off the old accelerator. There we go. Final lap. Still got over 2 units of fuel to use. There we go. Now he has now closed up on me, so I do need to be careful. Concentrate, there we go. Good enough, good enough. There we go, 1.4 units of fuel left coming into the home straight. All right, I think that was just long rather than hard. There we go, so that is another first, another goal completed. Goal 4 completed. On to goal 5. Apparently goal 6 is the hardest. Fantastic. I'm happy about that. I'm not. Okay. So goal 5. Put in a strong run and place in top 10 to win this stint without colliding or going off track. We don't want any mishaps at the tail end of the race. Interesting. Interesting. So I can't put in a strong run and place in top 10 to win this stint. So I can't win the stint. I can only finish in top 10. No point in hiring an engineer. Without colliding or going off track. Okay, that might be odd. At least it's daytime now. Oh, it's effectively 2 laps. Okay, there we go. So basically, keep it clean. Don't hit anything, don't go off track. That is easy said than done with me though. At least I have only got to get to 10th. But all of a sudden there are no cars around. It's a little bit disappointing. Okay, there's another one. Let's just see what we can do, I guess. We're almost there, and yet I reckon we're at least another half an hour away before this this stage will be completed. No, 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 no. Right, I've got to service the car, so I shall be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. In the meantime, enjoy a little bit of music. And we're back. Okay, so there we go. Right, so I need to be very careful. It says 1 lap, but it's as good as 2 laps. I always have a problem with that corner coming off. Right, let's give this another go. Let's not hire an engineer. Let's not hire an engineer. Let's keep it there. Let's see what happens. Come on. Let's see how we get on. But again, it's not looking good in regards to catching the opponents. It might be one of those goals where you've got to do the old pause, quit, restart, slow the opponents down so you can catch them. Okay, so this is where I had a problem before, so I need to just make sure I brake in plenty of time. Okay, there we go. I've got some overtaking to do on the last lap if I've got any chance of getting into 10th. Which tells me they're all bunched up together somewhere. Two here. Oh, I took all that car hard at the worst time. Okay, so 16, 6 cars to overtake on the final lap, which is doable based on the previous lap. It just depends where those cars are and how bunched up they are. Come on. Come on. See, nothing there. Absolutely nothing. I am not liking this at all. Okay, 15th. No car visible. That's not good, is it? Can't say I've been going slowly. That's ridiculous. So that's absolute rubbish. And it's the usual real racing 330 trick. So, know what we need to do. Need to do the old retry. Pause, quit. I don't remember it being in this part of the game, because this is quite an old game, but we'll see. Pause, quit. Retry. I'll do it 10 times, so that's 2. That's 3. 4. You should be able to see the times as well on the car, so call that 5. It might be 6, but let's call it 5. Let's call that 6. Definitely slowing down. Let's call that 7. Call that 8. So I'm doing this because the opponents slow down every time you lose. So effectively quitting and getting a DNF usually means the opponent slow down quite considerably. So if you look at 6 there, 3 minutes 32 now, whereas previously the first go it was 3:21, so that's 11 seconds. So that's a massive difference, and that's 6. I want to do it, quit it 2 more times, just to make absolutely certain I've got my 10. 1 more quit, and then we're racing again. Right, there we go. Let's go. Is that going to do better than 15th then? All the way through the game, that initial, all the way through the game, and then you get something like that, and you're nowhere near. It just doesn't make any sense. So let's give this a go. Oh, look at that. I've caught somebody already. I've already caught 20th and I can see somebody ahead. Isn't it silly that they do this? It's absolutely crazy. There's 2 more cars ahead. I don't like the fact they do that. There's no joy there. There we go. Already into 18. Then again, I did get to 16th by the end of this lap on the first go. So brake, 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 brake. So you just don't know. You just don't know. 17. Okay, so as before, 16, leaving 6 cars to overtake on this lap. And I see 2 already. Oh! Ah, it's going to be one of those days. So, again, car needs servicing, so I'm going to have to play some videos off screen. So I'll be back shortly. Hey, and we're back and ready to go. I think what I'm going to do, um, whatever happens with this set of uh, durability on the car, um, if I get through it and the car doesn't need servicing, I'll carry on. If I don't get through it, then there'll be a third stream tomorrow. So let's go. And as before, there's a car all ready to overtake right at the beginning. So I am, in fairness, confident it will be close, but I'm still not convinced. I'm not convinced. I always seem to catch cars at the wrong time in terms of overtaking. But yeah, let's carry on for the time being. Hopefully, get a success here. See me just going into the back of that guy then. So look at that, 2 cars again. There we go, stays out of my way as he should. Already into 18. I need to get to 10. I still don't think it's looking that good. Almost off. So the last 2 times I've done 16 on this 0 lap. They are 16th already. See, they just bunch up, making it easy for you. As I said, I do think it's a terrible part of the game. The challenge isn't you getting better, the challenge is you keep failing so the cars slow down. I don't get that. I just don't get that. So they are on 14th by the end of lap 0. I just need 4 cars to overtake. It is my least favourite part of the game when they do that. If you're good enough, you should be able to win. Well, no one's good enough if you can't overtake those cars that you need to overtake. They shouldn't set it so the challenge is impossible and then rope the cars back in. That's just madness. So I'm already in 13th now. 3 more cars to overtake. I've just got to make sure of not going off track, which is a potential risk for me, especially at that one with a sharp turn to the left and then to the right. Especially as the sharp turn to the left follows a long and fast straight. I can already see another car. Relatively hesitant about overtaking that car for some reason. So 2 more cars to get this done. So Jadav Panchal says you have got a new sub. Well, that's very kind of you, sir. Very kind of you indeed. Oh, there we go, I just heard it chime. Thank you very much. So there we go, and into 11. I need 1 more overtake and not to mess up. I'm braking now. I just don't trust myself. But guess what? There's no car to be seen. No car to be seen. Still no car to be seen. 1 more car needed. I'm going to finish 11th, aren't I? I am. Unbelievable. I don't believe it. There we go. Not even a car in sight. You can't say I've been going slow because I just haven't. Jdev Panchal says, I was just about to start streaming this game from tomorrow for F1 majorly, and I found your channel. Happy to see you enjoying this game. Well, not at the moment. Real Racing 3 doing what they normally do. So let's have a look. Let's see. So 6. You see, look at that. 6 has dropped to 410 now. So they are slowing down. I was 8 seconds away from Fish Mang. So let's do that again. So all that's happening is I'm not getting really any quicker. The opponents are slowing down. So I just don't see how that's a challenge. It just isn't. And obviously what they're trying to do is get to force you to apply an upgrade. But we ain't falling for that trick ever again. Right, anyway, here we go. Let's try again. Now, interestingly enough, the first car is a little bit further ahead, so that doesn't bode well. That doesn't bode well at all. And indeed, it's an LMP rather than just a normal Porsche car. So what I'm going to do, I think, is because this is now obviously it's almost 3 hours. I've still got, to be fair, 3 goals to do, including this one. If the car runs out of service durability, I'll look to complete this particular event in a third live stream tomorrow. I think that's all I can do. But I think I've just sort of proven, you know, it didn't make any sense having just 3 hours worth of durability, free servicing. I've been going for close now to 5 hours across 2 separate streams, and I'm not yet done. I'm not yet done. Is that 1 car or 2? Just 1. Going very slowly. Okay. So I've got into 14th by the end of lap 0 previously, so if anything I've got worse, not better. Even though I actually think I'm driving about the same. Oh, there we go. There we go again. 15th. Those cars really are slow. Ouch. And JDev Panchal says NT. I really shouldn't read out things I've got no idea what they mean. But yeah, so there we go. So this will be the last race of this stream. So I'm not going to complete this event in today's stream, which means there will be a third stream tomorrow. Jados puts nice try, yeah. This particular challenge is proving to be very frustrating for me. Very frustrating indeed. But at least we've got an early overtake. I will get there, it will just take me a long time. The thing here is you'll watch my racing and it's not the best, but I never give in and I eventually get there. And I've done this before, so I know I can do it. Because that would have been how I won the car in the first place. And now I'm making mistakes. Now I'm making mistakes. So there we go. I'm going to end it there. I'm going to end it there. Service the car. I've been going for almost 3 hours. So I'm obviously getting just a little bit tired because I'm an old man. So what will happen is there will be a third part to this event, and I'll be doing it a little bit earlier tomorrow. So the stream on Monday, I think will be. Let me just have a look. What time will the stream be on Monday? Du- 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 uh, the stream on Monday will be round about 3 p.m. UK time. So keep your eye out for that. Obviously, when I say 3 p.m. UK time, that will be on YouTube, and obviously it will be a few hours later on Rumble. On YouTube, if you subscribe, you should get notification about when my uh, the schedule of the live stream has been done on Rumble. If you follow, it will be the same as well. Um, JDevs Panchals has asked, any tips for newbie like me who would open the game for the first time tomorrow? Um, my tip, if you've literally just come in fresh into the game, is to probably to begin with, stay away from the events and to focus on the early motorsports that are available for you to race in, because the earlier cars only cost M dollars, and also the earlier road collections, because the earlier cars also only cost R dollars. And what you can then do is build up your amount of R dollars and M dollars. Upgrades on the earlier cars only cost M dollars and R dollars. And it means, though, that you can still earn gold through completion. So 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100% completion of a series earns you gold. So to begin with, I would focus on building up your gold by that method of only racing the cars that cost you R dollars. Then once you've got, I'd say between over 1,000 gold and over 2,000 gold, you can start doing some of the events simply because of the cost of the event. So the benefits of the events is you win the car for free, and that's definitely a benefit if the car costs gold. But you will have to apply upgrades, and those cost between R dollars and gold. But it's obviously a lot cheaper to do a series of upgrades that cost, say, let's say 500 gold and win the car when the car would actually cost you 1,000 gold. So there are benefits to obviously doing it that way. But I would suggest to begin with probably staying away from the events and racing in either the motorsports, the earlier stages of motorsports, and um, road collection. So JDev says, I want to start with F1. Well, the thing about this game, um, when you download it and play it first, it gives you the opportunity to actually win an F1 car. So again, that's not a problem. The only thing I would probably say is the first. So if I go into motorsports, go into F1, the first F1 series all the way back 2019. First off, there are some events to race in, so you can actually win the cars, but they only cost M dollars, so you don't have to spend any gold. And once you've won those five um, events, it opens up the safety car showdown. And then obviously in terms of for each event you win a car, you can race in the 2019 Champion Series. So that's probably what I would do first. But again, you probably want to try and get your M dollars up before you start doing one of those events. Uh, yep, JDev says, JDev Panchal says, "Aye, Captain, thank you." I will be back tomorrow, so my live stream will be on YouTube round about 3 p.m. UK time, and I will attempt, and it could be another long one. I will attempt to complete the Pursuit of Victory, which is currently showing as in progress, and I am on the final stage, stage 10, and I've got goals 5, 6, and 7 to complete. All right, there we go. Right, so a little bit disappointing overall that I wasn't able to complete that particular event today. But we've been going 3 hours, and I think that's long enough. So we'll just roll it in to tomorrow's stream. And you never know, it might be another long one. Let's see how we get on. Right, so with that being said, thank you everyone that's been watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a little bit frustrating in places, especially towards the end. But it's always good fun. And the thing is, never to give in and never to rush in terms of spending gold are the two additional pieces of advice I would always give. But having played it for 3 hours, I'll put it down and we'll start up again tomorrow. Right. So all that remains for me to say is in terms of what is left of your day, I hope it's a very good one, whether it be morning, evening, or night. I hope to see you again tomorrow, watching me suffer, just completing those final goals. And yeah, until then, thank you and goodbye.